when I'm off the ground, a bright and new horizon, colors all around.
Hi, I'm Lorenzo Lamas. There are lots of angels flying around these days in TV series and in movies. In the movies and TV, it's entertainment and usually fantasy, but out here in the real world, there are angels less obvious, but very real. I've joined these angels who come in the form of everyday, ordinary people, like Rob Ross, a lawyer and lifeguard by trade, angel in his spare time.
Our patients are part of the Angel Flight family, and it's a real fun organization, and it's really an honor to be part of it.
What we do is fly people who need medical attention, but are too sick to either travel a long time or can't afford it. And then we volunteer, pilots volunteer to fly the kids to get medical attention that they need.
Along with several hundred others, these private pilots are members of Angel Flight, and to the people they fly, they're angels indeed. All over the country, these private pilots have earned their wings, not only with the hours they've logged, but through the people they've helped in their time of need. They fly them to hospitals, treatment facilities, or fly people in special circumstances, making the impossible happen.
We can make a difference, a lasting memory, make a special moment for those who have a need.
These families are usually overwhelmed by the seriousness of the medical problem. They do not have the time to prepare in advance, so it means a lot to these families to be able to count on an organization like Angel Flights, who can provide these services for free on only a few days in advance.
That's the unique service that Angel Flight provides. Not only delivering the service by that volunteer, but the volunteer also paying for it out of his or her pocket.
7 airplanes and pilots converge here on a Sunday morning to fly kids to Burn Survivor Camp.
The mission of Angel Flight used to be just flying patients and patient families, but we've expanded that mission with the growth of the organization. We now fly missions of compassion, disaster relief, and emergency response missions.
It just makes a huge difference in their personality, what their view on life, their values and principles change, and it's very noticeable.
You see these burn survivors and you're just going, you know what, these kids, they deserve every good thing that happens to them.
You can give money to a cause, and that's a good thing to do, but when you can reach out with your hand and actually physically help somebody that really needs help, that's a different type of feeling, and it's a very rare opportunity to do that.
For the children, the excitement of being in a small plane usually makes them forget all about their physical problems.
I liked how the plane went down and up. That was fun. I think they're more fun than big planes, you know, because you can actually feel like how they fly.
And for adults like Lorna Falkeson, whose cancer was discovered during the delivery of her newborn baby, insurance does not cover the cost of her travel. That's a common problem for people living in rural areas or smaller cities and towns.
So you're heading to Orange County now for some experimental treatments. What would you do if you didn't have Angel Flight?
We would be on the road, probably, I believe it's about 15 hours is what I was told of driving time. And it takes a toll when you're under treatment and you're on medication. It just takes a humongous toll on your energy, and I don't know if I would have the energy to last that long.
It takes a lot to keep the organization going. Missions are coordinated regionally by a professional staff. There are the pilots, of course, and hundreds of non-flying volunteers working behind the scenes.
And when I come in, I may fold T-shirts, I may stuff 1,500 envelopes, but no job is menial because it all helps to the success of Angel Flight.
Angel Flight pilots include men and women from all walks of life: lawyers, musicians, scientists, teachers, computer programmers, all of them donating as much of themselves and their aircraft as they are able.
Every flight is touching in its own way. They're all great. I enjoy doing it. Do as many as I can.
So you can fly lots of missions if you want to, or you can fly just a few, you know, just whatever you can afford to do.
I always have a great feeling after I finished a flight. When I put the airplane back in the hangar and I've done a successful mission, the feeling is just unparalleled. You know you've done a great service. You provided a service for a person that really needed it.
There are only 4 places in the United States that offer the treatment that I'm getting. One of those is UCLA, and the protocol is so demanding that it just wouldn't be possible without Angel Flight.
Angel Flight seems to be one of those rare situations, a win-win for everyone.
To be able to do something you enjoy and to help somebody else out at the same time, it really doesn't get any better than that.